prove that the defendant shot these two people knowing that death would probably result. But the state also has to show that the conduct was the actual cause of the deaths of Russell and Williams. Timothy Russell had 23 gunshot wounds. The medical examiner who performed his autopsy, Dr. WEWS, numbered the wounds sequentially in cephalocaudal head to toe order, not the order they were sustained, so that wound number 1 is at the top of Russell's head, wound number 2 lower on the head, and so on down to 15H. Of the 23, both wounds 1 and 2 to the head would be fatal, taken alone. The 9 wounds labeled as 15A through 15H together would be fatal combined. These are wounds that were penetrating shots to the chest and abdomen, and for which Dr. WEWS could not determine necessarily a specific wound as. But of these, 15B from a bullet that pierced the heart and lung, and 15C from a bullet that perforated the heart would each be fatal by itself. Wound 1 at the top of the head is from a bullet that entered there less than an inch left of the midline and lacerated, among other structures, the left basal ganglia, which controls movement. WEWS testified that the trajectory of that wound was down from the top to the left of the decedent's body and from the back toward the front of Russell's body. Wound 1 was immediately incapacitated in Russell so that he could not move, and by itself would have killed him within minutes. Wound 2 is another penetrating wound to Russell's head on the side, entering 2 inches to the right of midline just above the right ear, and injuring the brain stem, which controls respiration and heart rate. Dr. WEWS testified that this bullet caused a nearly immediate death. Like wound 1, the path of this bullet was down from Russell's right to his left in that basic direction, and from back to front. Russell incurred the head wounds, indeed all of his wounds, while sitting on the driver's side of the Malibu's front bench seat. Other than that, his movements are not known, and his exact position at the time he was shot in the head is not known. What is known is that after the shooting stopped, he was found sitting back in the car and slumped to his right, resting against and a little behind Williams's left shoulder. Because Russell's head wounds were incapacitating, that is to say, he wouldn't be moving after either of them, and because they were so close to each other with such similar trajectories, they either came from the same gun in rapid succession, or nearly simultaneously from 2 separate shooters positioned near each other. And that shooter or those shooters would have been to his right on the car's passenger side. There is no evidence that Brelo ever shot his gun toward the Malibu from its passenger side.